Alright, Shank.
Well, look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Gang certainly seem pleased with their new little kingdoms. Haven't seen people this revved up since last time someone spiked the water fountains. Never formally introduced myself. Name's Shank. And if you and Nuka-World's favorite Cyclops are standing here, well, I suppose he expects you might be the one to finally get things back on track. How long did it take him to convince you it was time to move on the Commonwealth?
Hey now, no convincing, just a friendly conversation between like-minded individuals.
I don't know if I want to do this. Do I have to do this to continue the story? I guess I do.
And what makes you think I've been convinced?
Well, if you aren't yet, you sure as hell should be. Giving the gang spots to call their own around the park, it bought you some goodwill. But providing them with their own domains, carved from the settlements of the Commonwealth, well, I can't think of a better way to solidify your place around here. Plus, make us all a pretty penny along the way. If that interests you, well, all you've got to do is say the word, and we can let the fun begin.
Don't want to hurt people.
If I'm gonna do this, I don't want to hurt people.
No fun in that. But look, you're the overboss. You decide you want to sweet-talk the poor sods we're gonna be dealing with instead of filling them full of lead? That's up to you. But I can't change the fact that you're gonna have to run some people out of their homes so we can give them to the gangs. No one said being boss was gonna be easy. Now, you just say if this is something you're ready to move on.
I don't like how they're forcing the player to basically be bad. I mean, there's no karma system in this game, so it doesn't matter, I guess, but they're basically like, hey, you're gonna have to do this regardless. This is still part of the story.
I wanted to ask about your role in this.
I'm listening.
Which gang do you work for?
Don't work for the gangs. Gage brought me in to work for the overboss. Plan was I'd advise Coulter in his grand scheme to run roughshod over the
And
Commonwealth.
to answer the question,
And
do you know
despite
what makes
Coulter's
you
change of heart,
special?
I've kept my ear to the ground, just in case that day ever
Grim
came.
Reaper's
I'm
Silent
hoping
Death.
Today
Thanks
might
for the
finally
follow.
Be it.
What are you getting at?
What is it that you get out of helping me do this?
I've been well taken care of up to this point. I ain't greedy, but people with my kind of talents aren't common. All I'm looking for is a continuation of the lifestyle I've become accustomed to, and the same piece of the Commonwealth pie everyone else around here has been itching to take a bite of.
So, what exactly is it you do?
I'll walk you through all the ins and outs of getting us established on the other side of those mountains. Claiming territory, running jobs, keeping folks loyal. Gage and Coulter also tasked me with keeping on top of the goings-on back there, so I'll provide you with guidance on the places we can hit and the places we can't. Kind of makes me your one-stop shop for causing havoc in the Commonwealth.
That was all I had.
So, does that mean you're ready to begin?
I guess I have to do this.
Okay, let's get started.
Music to my ears.
Shank ain't kidding. This is gonna be all kinds of fun.
Is it
So
though,
getting
Porter?
us set up in the Commonwealth's gonna require three things: territory, provisions, and loyalty. First things first, territory. We're gonna need to claim a settlement for our gang to work from, an outpost. And there are two ways to claim new territory. You can head in yourself and convince the locals to leave, or I can get a crew together and you all can put them in the dirt. How you do it is up to you. So, first big decision. You want to talk them off their land, or you want to wipe them out?
I think you know what I'd rather do, boss.
Yeah, you'd rather kill.
Is there a difference between the approaches?
Well, settlers will probably rally some bodies if you try and wipe them out, but it's a guaranteed way to claim a spot. If you try to scare them off their land, there's a chance they might just tell you to take a hike. At that point, you might be able to buy them off. But it could end up getting expensive if you don't work them over a bit first. Beyond just that, there are some places out there overrun with trouble. Ghouls, children of Adam and the like. Those places aren't going to be interested in having a chat. So you're going to have more options if you go in guns blazing.
Okay. Wipe out settlement? Going to think about that.
I'm gonna need some time to think about it.
Of course, I'll be here.
Oh, okay, so I have to choose the first settlement thing. So wait a minute, is this seriously still part of the main story? Home Sweet Home. It just seems weird how main story of Nuka-World is like, yo, we're gonna go back to the Commonwealth. Usually the DLC has all the main story. You don't have to leave. Home Sweet Home. Let me see this real fast. 6:40 p.m. by the way. Fallout 4. Home Sweet Home. I want to see if this is still part of the story here. No, I'm not talking about a holotape from Fallout 3. Quest. Home Sweet Home walkthrough. Wait, there seriously is not... Oh, wait, no, here we go. Oh, God, I messed it up. There we go. Leads to power play. Dude. So you still have to do this in order for the story, I guess. Home Sweet Home power play, so there's still 2 quests left. Well, it depends on what the settlement is, sir. I don't know if I want to kill or talk to them.
Shank.
So you decided how you want to claim that territory?
Let me talk to them. I'll convince them to leave.
Works for me. Once you've planted your flag in the place, I'll send a crew in to set up shop. Now, next up, you'll have to pick who you want to hold your outpost once it's established. Of course, every outpost you claim for a gang is going to be something the other gangs don't have. And none of them like the thought of their rivals getting a leg up on them. Worth thinking over as you dole out more territory. So, which gang should I have join you once you've staked your claim?
Let's say the Disciples. Because they're violent, you know?
The Disciples.
Yeah? Better bring a tarp.
I'm sure the ladies will be happy to get some blood on their hands. For a good cause, of course. Hell, for any cause.
That just leaves the target. Now for a new outpost, you'll usually want to target a spot with plenty of populated settlements nearby that might be able to feed our people later on. Taffington Boathouse, Croup Manor, Greentop Nursery, the Slog all had a good number of farms within striking distance last I checked. Though I'll need to go through my notes again. Make sure they're all still good to target. We're not always going to be able to run every job against every settlement. So, you ready to pick the spot for Nuka-World's first new homestead?
Yes, can't target certain settlements?
We can't target certain settlements with certain jobs?
Unfortunately. Can't talk people off their land if there's no one around to talk to and the like. Most cases, I'll try to let you know why we can't target a place, but the biggest hindrance is if there's already some activity going on there. Though if that is the case, that Pip-Boy of yours might be able to give you some info on whatever might be blocking us hitting that spot. Now, you ready to pick that first settlement?
What were those targets you'd recommended before?
Croup Manor, Taffington
Never been there.
Boathouse,
Unlocked it.
Green-Top
Unlocked
Nursery,
it.
and the Slog.
Used to have
Again,
it.
I can't guarantee those will all be available targets till I check my notes. But if they are, now you ready to...
Let
Not
me
just yet.
let me
Sure?
look on the thing real
Mhm.
fast. Because we used to have the Slog, but then we didn't help them out and they got mad. So I'm thinking we just do that place, to be honest. Tappington Boathouse is kind of a nice spot, but I mean, there's nothing in there. There's one person that's living there. So I could give that to them, or... He said another farm place, which I don't see on here anymore. In Pines Bluff. I don't want to give him the manor, because I haven't been there yet. Well, I guess we're going to pick
Hey,
and see what
Shank.
happens.
So you decided how you want to claim that territory?
Oh, I have to start over again. Okay, just wipe out this settlement.
Get
It's
a gang
whatever.
together.
Which gang you want to join?
Disciples.
The disciples.
Uh-huh. Now, you ready to...
I'm ready.
Good. So, what's the target?
Settlements involved in quests will be grayed out in Shank's list of options. Wrap up the quests at the location to target it. Postal Cottage, Edge Farm, The Slog, Red Rocket Truck Stop, Abernathy Farm, Cavington Boathouse, Manor, Starlight Drive-In. He can actually have the lighthouse, because I'm not gonna go up there and like make a settlement or anything up there. He can have that place. Everything else I'll keep. I don't want to kill the Slog, because I remember that there was a guy that used to work for the General Atomics toys or whatever that was there. The guy that created Giddy Up Buttercup lives there, so I don't want to kill him. So let's say the lighthouse. There's no one there. That's the place that had Children of Adam.
Let me... Wait. Pretty sure that place is one of yours, boss. That's where you want to hit?
You will have to reclaim any settlements you target during a job. This is so weird in the game. This is kind of...
Does that matter?
Seems like this should
Only
be
if you wanna
side
keep
quests.
Control of it. Targeting a settlement for a job is gonna break whatever connections you might have had to the place. Worth taking a moment to consider how much you like having that spot under your thumb. So, that the target?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care about that place. Keep current location, abandon current target. Don't question me.
Don't you ever question me.
Just wanted to make sure.
It's
So,
no longer allied.
these sorts of jobs are pretty straightforward. Move in, kill everything in sight. I'll make sure you've got some backup waiting to lend a hand when you get there. Now, you're not going to be able to take a direct route to the place. Fast way to get yourself killed. So you'll have to meet our folks outside town. Now, if you're looking for something to give you an extra edge, might be worth checking in with some of the gang bosses. Probably got some trick or two up their sleeves. The crew that's joining you is just gonna have standard kits though. If you want to arm them up differently, I'd take along some extra gear. Knock 'em dead, boss.
There shouldn't be anybody over there at the lighthouse, to be honest, though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like this quest, to be honest, but we have to do it. Meet your gang outside. Speak to Dixie. Speak to Mason. Repairing the mainframe. Okay, I guess we just go. We go through with this and just see. Speak to Mason and Dixie. Dixie.
Got 4
Remember who
good
Dixie
hours
is.
of sleep last night.
Alright, let's go talk to the freaking pack leader guy. Let's see.
Gotta chase what you want to catch.
I mean, I thought that, like, you would, you complete all the lands, and then you somehow restore power to this, but I guess we have to do this in order to see the power. Yeah, there's a bug that has the battle music that plays when we come in here.
Don't listen to the bleats of those operators.
I hate this place, it's so stupid.
Shank says you might need our help vacating the squatters living in our digs. And ain't it just your lucky day? Wait till you see what I got. Found some toys, a couple operators left on their corpses.
Predator grenade.
Not sure how they got themselves dead like that. No shame. They took them apart and made a little something different out of the parts. It was just gonna be a toy for the pets, but it's more useful than that. Beasts find these things irresistible. Toss them on the ground, and anything nearby and hungry come a-running, ripping anything in their path to pieces. But you're gonna want to be a safe distance away, because, well, things leak a little. Don't want to.
Whoops.
End up becoming a snack yourself. Oh, and here, take this paper. It'll show you how to make more. Don't look so surprised. We ain't all knuckle draggers.
It's impressive, Nathan.
Ain't it though? Don't forget where you got those. And when you're putting that to good use claiming new haunts.
Yeah, I gotcha. Alright, later. I hate this area, it's so bugged. It's like, why does the battle music play? They just have fights in that cage. Ugh. But we've officially hit 3 hours today. We'll go talk to Dixie.
The pack only runs with wolves.
Where the heck is Dixie at? Oh wait, Dixie's the disciple girl, right?
Mason tarred and feathered the last alphas.
Yeah, I think Dixie is in the disciple area.
Understanding the operators ain't hard. We know how to live. The other gangs, dying is more their
Or was she in here? It actually makes more sense if she's in here. Let me see. Speak to Dixie. Oh, Dixie was over here. Okay. We'll talk to her, and then I guess we'll go. We'll leave Nuka-World and go take the friggin' boathouse, or not boathouse, the lighthouse.
You know, in a lot of instances, poor life choices will get you killed.
And we'll see what happens with that. This seems more of a nuisance than actual, like, it's gonna be fun.
You really should rethink where you...
Like, I don't want to leave Nuka-World yet. There's still other locations to go check out. There's still a way to try to, I guess, power up this place to get to places that we haven't been to yet. But I mean, I guess we have to do this.
Just when I thought things couldn't get any worse, you had to turn up.
Hanging out over
There's
here.
nothing I hate more than seeing you
Dixie.
breathe.
Hey, boss. Was wondering when you were gonna come see me. Heard you're collecting toys to help you mark us out some new stomping grounds. Well, ours is, without a doubt, the finest little piece of hardware you've ever laid your eyes on. Sure, she may be based off some shitty
Fury
operator
grenade.
tech, but a little Dixie love and some fine tweak can go a long way. Let's just say, them fever blossoms.
I like
ain't
her
no joke.
accent.
Mix them with just the right ingredients, makes people madder than a hornet's nest. Perfect for convincing any meddlesome settlers to rip each other apart.
Is there anything else I should know about this?
I mean, she won't work on bots or lower gen synths, but otherwise, that's it in a nutshell. All you gotta do is sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Oh, so it's like an instant play date.
I like how you think, boss. Only wish I could watch the show myself.
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna have to go back to the Commonwealth.
You're lucky Nish is in charge. If it were up to me, you'd be dead.
Let's go check this out. This will be the last thing that we do on the stream today. We'll save the hidden Cappy quest with Sierra for next time, and as well as leaving like the walls of the park,
poor life choices will get you
and
killed.
to go look outside of the walls at different locations. Like we have Brad Burton to go check out, and this mystery mansion place, as well as a Hebologist camp. Hebologist from Fallout 2. Pretty crazy. So we're gonna have to go and do all that. Actually, I probably just could have hit the Commonwealth. I didn't even need to travel over here. But we'll see. Order gauge. I've never actually been over here. Door. What the heck? Oh, this is the start of the gauntlet.
Please stand clear of the doors.
Later.
Por favor, manténgase alejado.
De las puertas.
We are now arriving at the station. Please be sure to collect any children and personal belongings before exiting the Nuka Express. To announce that a small portion of your admission fee will be donated to support our men and women fighting overseas.
This headset's starting to hurt my left ear a bit. We're dropping frames here. We gotta hurry this up. We're up to 6,000 drop frames over the course of 3 hours. Pretty bad. Okay, so the Taffington thing, or not Taffington. This place is way over here. So I think we'll fast travel to the Crater House, and then we'll meet our gang, and then we'll take this. There shouldn't be any enemies there. I don't know. We'll see. We're back at the Commonwealth briefly. I imagine after we do this quest, we'll be going back to Nuka-World, so we shall see. I really hope this Twitch server stuff gets figured out, man. Like, I don't remember having this much trouble on Sunday when we streamed last week. And then I think it started on Monday. Because we streamed Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and today. So the last 4 streams have had some dropping of frames issues. It's not my internet speed. Whoa. There literally shouldn't be anybody there. Let's see how this goes.
Is this some sort of joke? There's no one around to kill. Guess we can at least check the place out. But next time, there better be blood.
Eh. Build your gang signal flag using the workshop. Members of your gang now occupy this location under your orders. But your crews won't tolerate betrayal. Killing all Nuka-World gang members at this or any raid or outpost will cause all gangs of Nuka-World to turn on you. That's kind of dumb. Lol, rediscovering this. Okay, so I guess I have to touch this first. Raider? Flags. Disciple place. I'll go ahead and build this right here, I guess. Preston hates you. Huh? Why does Preston hate me? Preston hated that. He's not even here, bro. Alright.
I hope the lack of beds here isn't intentional.
Hey
I don't
there.
get sleep. I get cranky. I
Unimpressive.
get cranky, people
But
die.
I guess it'll do.
Get it?
Sooner we get some supplies coming in, the better. You can run along now. Go tell him how it went.
I guess that's one way to get Garvey to hate you, I guess. Alright. Going back to friggin' Nuka-World. This just seems stupid. This is a stupid thing the player has to do. Dropping more frames here. Yeah, drop all the frames. Drop them all. Let's go. Come on, internet. Internet, Twitch servers, whatever. Drop the frames. At least it's during a loading screen. But it is acting up for more than a couple of seconds. What's your first payout? And what is all this? Talk to Shank. Select your first payout from the Commonwealth. I don't care about that. Why does Garvey get mad? It was a settlement that, like, didn't even have... There was no one even living there.
Well, word going around is there's some new raider boss tearing up the Commonwealth. Not too shabby. I'll make sure your cut of any caps the outpost pulls in are waiting in your quarters. So, now that we got part 1 on the books, we can move on to part 2.
Really?
Provisions. If you want to hang on to this newfound territory, you're going to need to convince a nearby settlement to start handing over shipments of supplies. I'll make sure those shipments get distributed direct to the outpost. Any caps they provide will be waiting in your trunk up in Fizztop. And the more a settlement produces for itself, the more of each we can get them to cough up. Now, like before, the method's up to you. You can try talking to them yourself, convince them to hand over the goods, or you and a crew can introduce some bullets to some kneecaps.
Force the settlement to supply your gang. Serious? I really don't want to do this.
Are there any details?
Well, these jobs
Skip
using
all this.
force will give you more places you can target.
Right.
You try scaring them into paying up with... Now.
Let me talk to them.
Sure. So, which crew you want keep...
Take the pack with me.
Pack.
Works for me. Then all that's left is the target. No settlement's just gonna hand over. And if you ever want to see for yourself which settlements are within... The Slog might be a good choice to hit, though I'd have to confirm. So...
County Crossing, Finch Farm. The Slog. The Slog, I don't want to do anything with the Slog. County Crossing, I don't... Finch Farm. Let's do County Crossing. Yes.
Huh. Was that?
Convince the sellers at
Yeah,
County Crossing a
that
supplier
one will
gang.
do. So, to get
This is
these
dumb,
settlers
dude.
to cough up provisions, they need to know that we aren't a crew to be trifled with. You can try convincing them to pay up, or you could rough them up some. Let them know we mean business. Lizzie Wyeth with the operators ought to have some tools you can use to make things easier. Plus, having an outpost nearby gives us another option. Claiming the
Lizzie
airwaves.
Wyeth.
Building a Nuka-World radio transmitter at an outpost within range of the target will let them know we're closing in on them. Your Pip-Boy map should show you which outposts are close enough to serve. And if none of that works, well, I suppose you could always try paying one of them to convince the rest. And it's worth remembering, the more populated or heavily defended a place is, the more prep work you're gonna have to do to get them to bend. Just bring us back something nice.
Alright, we are dropping frames. Disconnected? That's 0, man. It might be disconnected time.
Emil always.
It might be disconnected. Did the stream go down or no? Doesn't look like it, but we were at 0 for like a bunch of times. Okay. Where is well, I guess I can't even see County Crossing. I don't even have that place like unlocked as a settlement. Wow, so not only do like it doesn't matter if the settlement has people or not, Garvey still hates you when you do this, but you have to do this because this is part of the main story, yes? Like if I check out Power Play, is that the end of Nuka-World? That's so stupid if that's the case. Quest begins establishing. Oh yeah, you have to do this in order to freaking turn the power on. Dude, they really screwed this DLC up.
It's tastier when you ain't the one that had to grow it.
Like, not everyone wants to be evil, and yet you have to do it this way. I mean, I could just kill everyone here, but then I'm literally killing all the raiders, and like, that's gonna be too much work. I'd rather not do that. And there's probably nothing, like, it's probably not worth doing. Wow, this is dumb. I don't know. But I think I've had enough of the dropped frames and issues and stuff like that today. So I think we're gonna end the stream here. We basically finished Nuka-World, except we're trying to turn the power on, and I guess in order to do that, we have to do what we're currently doing now with like going back to the Commonwealth, taking out settlements, and then coming back, and you know, so we're gonna have to deal with that next time. But I think the next time that we play, we might start off with the Sierra stuff, and then try and do this. Or we can just save that for last, because that's probably going to be better than what this quest is going to be. So I don't know. I'll think about it, and we'll see. But yeah, hopefully, and then the next time that we stream, hopefully the stream doesn't drop a lot of frames like it did today. 7,860. That's bad, dude. It's not my internet, I tell you. It's not. But anyways, other than that, we had a lot of fun. We finished up the safari adventure, got that all done. All the lands have been explored and have a gang there. There are locations outside of the park that we've got to do. We've also got to do the Sierra hidden Cappy thing, which is here. And then other than that, Nuka-World pretty much will be wrapped up. So I don't think it'll happen in the next session. We might be spending like a stream and a half before we're actually fully done, but we're right there. We're right there. So, But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. This is where our adventure ends for today. We'll see you guys next time.